13 candles. Ladies and gentlemen, another rendition of Third Down Thursdays. He's MJ. I'm Coach Bruce. It's another Thursday, a week before the NFL football season, a week before yours truly's birthday. Let's get it. Let's go. Also, MJ, I was called a bald weirdo today. Let's get it.
You bald weirdo.
You bald
What's going
weirdo.
on, brother?
Oh, dude,
I would just like to document that this is how much I prepared for this show.
That's about right. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Today was, we had some fun today. By far the best day working at home I've had this whole time. Like,
there we go.
The little girl was amazing. She was absolutely phenomenal. She rocked. I love that little nugget. She's getting better. Her, she was sick, but now she feels better, and we're good to go. MJ, you golfed today. Oh, my mic's getting all
One
messed
sec,
up
I got it.
Yeah, right. I was about to say little technical difficulties going on here.
No, I'm fine. I'm fine. I had to turn my head around. The lighting was weird. You said something. How was golf? Is that what you said?
Yeah. How was golf?
Oh, it was. We played like crap.
We're falling apart over here.
It's fine. It's fine. That's what we have each other for.
This is the reason why I'm the bald. This is the reason why I'm the bald weirdo.
Yeah, change your name. You're not Coach Bruce tonight. You're the bald weirdo.
I should put that. I really should.
And then respond to the guy.
I should put that and have that as like my. Oh, you know what? Yeah, go ahead, continue.
and make a clip. Yeah, that'd be great. We played like crap. It's fine. My buddy Brandon hasn't played in a long time. It's been weeks. But we went out there, had fun. I had a long day at work, so it was fun to go out there and enjoy myself. But ourselves, whatever. Words are hard. The bald weirdo. More like the Dr. Evil stunt double. I love that.
Oh, we should totally. That'd be great.
Yes.
Oh, you didn't even know? Come on, you've seen
the
movie?
You've
never seen the movie?
No.
What? Okay. So that was Anytime Dr. Evil had like anything to say, or whatever, it would be like, dun, 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 and it was like a super close up. He'd be like, all right. Anyway, continue.
Interesting.
What's going on?
I haven't even told you this, so we're going to be getting a live reaction to this.
Oh,
as of today,
I might know it, but go ahead.
Yes, but you don't know it.
Okay.
As of today, I've officially accepted a new position.
Yes, sir.
With a new store in Dallas, Texas.
Yeah, let's get it, dog. I do it.
We will be making the move very soon.
Let's
Literally
go.
Everything is taken care of, other than officially lining up Paige's job, which hopefully will be taken care of in the next week or so.
Dude, well, first of all, congratulations. I'm glad. And you know what? I think this is very fitting. All right, so real quick, for those of you that don't know, and I'm not going to air out all the everything over our live show. I'm going to take the sunglasses off for this, because people don't need to know, and we don't need to give any credit where credit was not due. So that being said, I'm just going to put this up. That's it. That's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to say to it. We can clip this. We can keep this moment. We're going to remember this, and we can say, and I took that personally.
Yes.
That's it.
So, Bruce, I'm very excited, not just personally, but also professionally. I think I'm really excited about the opportunity I have in Dallas, not just with Chick-fil-A, because obviously that's the money maker. I will also be
coming in hot.
Yeah. So, Bruce, I don't even know. I basically just told you that Braden was going to start working for us and didn't even.
Yeah, no. I mean, I kind of had an idea. I did. Okay, so I creeped. I Facebook creeped, and I did some more creeping and stuff like that. Yeah. I found out a little bit about Braden, the cool cat.
A fantastic young man. He was like my sidekick in Peoria. We referred to each other as Tom and Jerry because we would cause trouble.
Okay. Oh, okay.
I'm Tom.
Well,
I'm Tom.
I was about to say, who's the cat? Who's the mouse?
I'm Tom. Because I love Braden with all my heart, and I taught him everything he knows. And I taught him dang well.
So that probably
he's really good.
So that only took about 5 minutes. You taught him everything you know, huh?
Actually, no, it was just on one note card. That's I can fit everything I know, and I'm just talking about Chick-fil-A. I'm talking about everything that I know
that's
onto
awesome.
one note card.
I love
And
it.
he is dang good. And so when he said he was starting sports journalism at Arizona State, I said, you got to get in this door.
Let me just say this. Anybody that's going to go to Arizona anything, all right, is going to get freaking, it's going to have a good time. Let's just put it like that. Let's just put it like that. Well, you know what?
Oh, Braden knows how to have a good time.
We only have one sponsor, and like I'm sure he won't care. You're going to get ass, my guy. You're going to get a lot of ass. Sorry, like whatever.
He might.
It's very inappropriate for me to say that. I get it, but you know,
the ladies love Braden. I will say.
Okay.
He's got great hair.
Great hair or gray hair?
Great.
Okay.
It's not gray yet, I hope.
Fair. Well, you never know because there's people my age that are getting. I mean, shit. Somehow I don't have gray hairs yet, and I don't. I mean, I don't have hair.
I was gonna say you don't have hair.
Hold on. We got to go back. The bald weirdo. And, all right, so it's context. I'm sure there's some people that want context behind this. Okay, well, real quick. I get shout out real quick. Hat that I'm wearing tonight. Schaumburg Boomers clinched the playoff berth.
There we go.
You know, so they're a really good team. They are a perennial champion type team in the Chicagoland area. It's an independent minor league baseball team. If you have the opportunity to see this team play, go see them play. Great food, good people. And you know what? They're not even a sponsor for us, but I'm gonna give them a huge shout out because I had a great time every time I've gone there. My work has a sponsorship there, but you know they're just like I said, they're just genuinely good people. I walked around MJ. I walked around the area, and I was talking with a bartender. I was talking with some of the servers. I was talking with just people that have worked there. One guy's like, he's 74 years old. And he's like, this is my part-time job. And I'm like, are you kidding me? He's like, yeah. He's like, my wife gets annoyed with me because like I come out here. But then I was like, he's like, I'm 74. What am I going to do? Sit at home the whole time? No. He's like, I'd rather come out here and talk with interesting. Yeah. He's like, I'd rather talk with interesting people. So no, it was really cool. So shout out to them. Shout out to that team. Congratulations. Good stuff right there. Schaumburg Boomers. This is a sick hat, by the way. Not a lot of people know what a boomer is.
Hey, Bruce.
Yes, sir. Oh wow! So hey, just so you guys know, that's an OG. So they're originally called the Flyers, but so that's the original logo. Well, one of the original logos.
Yes.
Excuse me.
This is from like 2008, 2000.
Shit, it might be before that. It might even be before that because when I was when I originally I went there when it was like the inauguration. No, the inaugural year. And dude, it was great times. Yeah. The reason why it's called that, though, by the way, the reason why it was called the Flyers, but previously was because there's an airport that's right next to it, and you get planes that go right over the stadium every time. It's pretty badass. It's really cool. And then now it's called the Boomers because there's a lot of like the actual bird, the Boomers, around the area. Which, by the way, if you golf, they are the biggest asshole bird and very territorial, and they will freaking dive bomb the shit out of you. And I get it. I know we're not talking sports right now, yo, but let me tell you, those birds are motherfuckers. All right, let's just put it like that. Bald Weirdo back at it, baby. Oh, context behind Bald Weirdo now. Context behind Bald Weirdo.
But one more thing on the Dallas front, I am also very excited for what that could mean for us to put me in a bigger market.
Huge.
Obviously, it'll take a little bit to establish us in Dallas, but there's so much opportunity, even just at like the lower level baseball, because there's minor league baseball in Frisco where I'm going to be living.
Bouncy bounce. Yo, Mike, that's awesome.
He's not wrong though. But Bruce, I'm literally going to be living like 5 minutes from the Rangers AA affiliate.
Yo, dog.
So, especially since we were able to get AA Braves credentials, I should be able to get those credentials, and that'll be great. I can literally just go to work, come home, and walk to the minor league baseball field. There is soccer. There is the new giant PGA resort in Frisco. Obviously, there's the Cowboys. There's the Mavericks. Hockey is the Stars, right?
Hockey is the Stars, correct.
Love you, Alex.
Love you too, Alex. Appreciate you, brother.
Bring it in. I may be wearing an A's jersey, and you don't want to touch me, but that's okay.
But no, MJ.
But yeah, I'm very excited.
That's awesome.
Also, I'll be in the same town as Alex. So we can cause some trouble. We can cause. I don't think you understand how much trouble me and Alex can cause.
So what's great? All right, so actually, this makes it a little easier, MJ. I'm not gonna lie. Woo! Yeah.
Because also, Bruce, it's so much easier for you to come visit Dallas than for
actually, it makes it great because in Dallas is actually part of our company works out that way in Dallas. So,
hey, give me a little side gig.
Let me tell you. Let me tell you something.
Something.
Let me tell you something, brother.
Listen here, brother.
Yeah. Let me talk to you.
Oh my gosh, he's going.
So basically, these are all. So right now, all right. Before I go into why I was called Bruce or the Bald Weirdo and with that, let me tell you something. There's a guy right now in WWE wrestling. His name's LA Knight, and I just started not recently, like probably the past few months, getting more into wrestling again. Just because, having my daughter or whatever, and giving my wife some time to hang out upstairs and do whatever she needs to do, whether it be clean up or eat dinner or do this, that, and the other. I was like, all right, cool. I'll just go downstairs, hang out in the man cave and with the kiddo and watch some TV. So lo and behold, wrestling's on. So I'm just like, screw it, we'll just see what wrestling's all about now.
Yeah.
And no jokes. So there's two characters. I say characters because it is scripted and I understand that. And but I absolutely love their shtick. It's super entertaining. One of them is LA Knight, and the other one is oh my god, why is this slipping my name? Why is his name slipping my mind? Hold on. Yeah, Cody Rhodes. There it is, Cody Rhodes. Jeez, I remember the American Nightmare. But anyway, so it's been fun watching wrestling, kind of reliving my childhood all over again, so to speak. Because one of the guys is 40, the other guy's 38. He's my age, and I'm just sitting there. I'm like, dude, these guys are making me feel like
I'm old.
Right, that's what I'm saying. They're making me feel like they make me feel like I'm 12 again when my ass is turning 39 next week. I'm old as shit. So anyway,
you're not old, Bruce. It's okay.
I appreciate that. Thank you. Anyway, I'm gonna drink this beer real quick and.
So Bruce,
MJ.
We have 1 week.
Dude, 1 week. I can't wait. So
I just want to preview real quick and talk about if everything goes well, and we'll jump into actually making people mad in a minute.
Oh, fair.
I just want to preview what content may look like for everybody in the next year. So obviously Bruce and I really throw down during football season. We have the actual football season. You guys know when it comes to Senior Bowl, draft, combine, Bruce and I are heavily involved in all of that. But
we want more NFL. We want more.
Yes. So during the season, we have a little bit more to be expected of us because we have actual staff now, which is not really something we had at the beginning of last season. So covering the Bears, we've got a plethora of people. We've got Bruce, we've got Kenny, we've got Jackson. Okay. Yep. We've got Joe hitting up the Giants. We've got Alex on the Cowboys. And then we've got Alex K on.
We got Jack on the Patriots. We got Alex K on the Eagles.
Yeah,
we have
and college football because that man is religious.
Dude, he's amazing.
When it comes to his top 25
his coverage with that.
Yes, so he's going to be doing weekly top 25 for college football. Alex is.
We got Emily
also bi-weekly Heisman.
Updates. Heisman updates. Yeah,
yes.
And then we got Emily on the Panthers.
We've got Connor on the Saints.
We have Zach, if he's still around, on the Broncos.
We've got Braden on the Falcons. We've got Chris with me on the Packers and doing the Bills. Cy doing some college football and dabbling with the 49ers.
Dabbling.
And then is that everything? Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's everyone.
Yeah. And then when playoff baseball comes, Jackson, Johnny,
Cy.
and myself possibly.
Rarely me. Rarely.
Yeah. What if Bruce and I decide to dabble,
dude?
In the baseball, which Bruce, I will say. So the reason I wore this jersey is because I actually watched 5 innings of an A's game the other day.
Congratulations! How's that make you feel?
It was one of the most depressing things I've done in the year of our Lord 2023.
Question is, was it the White Sox versus the Athletics? Though
no, it was not that game. It was A's Mariners. Yesterday, I think, and I watched like the 6. It was only 4 innings. 6
okay, 9. Can we pump the brakes real quick? We're gonna get to this. Okay, we're gonna get to this.
But I will say the fact that the A's have somebody who has already stolen 54 bases this year, and their offense is still that bad. Like I literally watched the dude hit a single, steal second, steal third.
Ronald Acuna has like 50 bases stolen this year, and
yeah. And shout out to Major League Baseball. I will say, even the baseball TV viewing experience, I really do think is better. And I know we talked about this at the beginning of the year. We were skeptical.
I love the fact they banned the shift. I wanted that fucking gone a long time ago, to be honest with you. I did. I 100% did. Because this is what I thought we would see.
Yeah, I mean, I think it has produced a more exciting product. Now,
although, hold on. I agree, but I'm going to say too, please, I'm sorry to interrupt you. I do that a lot, MJ. I'm really sorry. But one of the things that the part of me that loves it as like a fan, but then like there's like other aspects of me that like analyzes the game. It's like if no one's there, fucking hit that way.
Right. And that's my thing is like, especially Bruce, I would have loved, when I played baseball, I hit to all fields. That was something that Menick drilled into me from a very young age.
Because he was my hitting
coach before. Even before I got to high school, he started teaching me hitting at like 10 years old. And he drilled that into me. I cannot fathom in my head everybody being on the left side of the infield, pull for me, and just not trying to hit it the other way. Like, you know what? No, I'm so good that I'm just going to hit it hard enough that they can't catch it. Huh? Like, learn how to hit to the opposite field.
I agree 100%. But all right, so real quick, funny story about that. Oh, excuse me, man. We're going through a beer a little bit too quick right now. Gotta slow it down a little bit. All right, so first of all, welcome to those that are watching this first time ever. Thank you guys for jumping on with us. We are 2 knuckleheads that don't know jack shit. However, we are fans of every sport that bring what you want to bring into a conversation. Basically, we're at a bar having a conversation. This is what we do. And sometimes we get lucky enough to get media credentials. So welcome. Once in a while. Rarities. But no, it was actually kind of cool. So I was actually at a Boomers game and met this guy who owns this like badass business, blah blah blah. Long story short, he plays in a men's fast pitch league with Menick still. Yeah.
That man still plays fast pitch softball.
Yeah. No, fast pitch baseball.
Wait, actually?
Actually, yes. Yeah. He's still playing. Like, and the guy flat out, he's like, dude, this guy, I'm gonna tell you right now. He's like, I don't know how old he is, but this guy's his swing is absolutely immaculate. I'm like, oh no, I know. I believe me, I know.
Dude, Menick is like my dad's age.
Yeah, he's still playing. He's still playing in a fast pitch league. He's just playing in a fast pitch league, still getting after it.
Dude, I can just picture his swing in my head, and it is the most beautiful thing.
He had a slap. He kind of had a slappy type swing too.
Yeah, and it like that's why people got mad sometimes because I'm a big dude and I never really hit home runs.
No,
but that was just because I just hit line drives into the gaps.
Yeah, you hit rockets.
I hit one home run.
You hit rockets. Well, I mean, yeah. it wasn't actually. Was it? Was it? Oh, you did. It was at Wheeling, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, it was over there.
Really it was short yeah. I was trying to give you credit for it. I was like,
no, you can't. No, yeah, okay. it was a fly ball. It was just far enough. Like, dude, it was a pop up. It was just a good pop up. Yeah,
fair. But yeah,
I just yanked it hard enough left.
That's awesome. That's awesome. But anyway, all right. So real quick, guys, real quick. So, well, glad you watched the A's play a little bit of baseball. So speaking of baseball, I actually did want to touch on this tonight too. Ooh, excuse me, before we get to pissing off every single fan base in the NFC North.
I think we should just go down the list and say something inflammatory about every NFL fan base.
Oh, I'm 100% okay with that.
Okay.
So this is hold on. So real quick though, today the Chicago White Sox introduced Chris Getz as the new GM or head of baseball operations, whatever it might be, for the Chicago White Sox. Here's the deal with that, MJ. And I'm not sure if you're aware of this, since I don't know like how much it's been all over Chicago sports talk radio. This man was a part of the Chicago White Sox minor league system. He was like the head of the developmental system for the Chicago White Sox, scouting and this, that, and the other. He has developed no one. Who on the Chicago White Sox, off the top of your head, have they developed successfully that's been able to maintain? And I'm going to say this, maintain, because I know that I'm going to have friends that are going to see, listen, whatever to this and be like, you're an idiot. And that's true. I am an idiot. But who has the Chicago White Sox developed consistent numbers, consistent, like whatever, from at all? Anyone?
No one. I got no nothing.
One. I'm sorry, like he played like absolute doo-doo this year, and he's been a huge fucking baby. And I was gonna say Anderson, but even that, Tim Anderson, like even that, like he. Okay, who else? Give me something else. So you got a trade from the Cubs. You've gotten trades. Actually, well, the one thing I will say that the Chicago White Sox front office did really well was the trade with the Angels. They fleeced the Angels because Giolito's gone, and who else was it? I think it was Lopez. Lopez is gone. So the Angels released their two pitchers, two players that the White Sox traded, the top prospects in the Angels system for. So they fleeced them. All right, cool. Anyway, fast forward today. You have Reinsdorf on, say, basically like, well, first of all, he said this behind the scenes. So this is kind of cool. So this is something that people may not know. Behind the scenes, Reinsdorf ended up telling reporters that he doesn't plan on selling the team, which sucks.
That's sucks. Really unfortunate for you.
It is. It sucks it sucks as a baseball fan. It sucks as a Chicago White Sox fan. All right. That means he's also not going to sell the Chicago Bulls, which sucks even more so for me. But he's not going to sell the team. He introduced Getz, and long story short, MJ, he ended up talking about how they love developing players on how to play baseball. I don't see it. I haven't seen the fruits of that development. I haven't seen anything like that on that side of town. And yes, I am a Chicago Cubs fan, and I will talk shit about the White Sox to my buddies and stuff like that are White Sox fans. I'll talk shit about the Cubs, about Marquee Network all the time. I'm cool with it because they shouldn't be on that bullshit network. But at the end of the day, at least the Chicago Cubs have a owner who's doing something for their team to make them succeed, help them succeed. He opens up the pocketbook and is like, all right, you know what? I'm going to give this guy a deal. I'm going to give this guy a deal. I want to bring them into town because I want this team to help to develop and to put a product on the field that is worth watching. You don't see that on the south side of town. It's unbelievable. It's pathetic. It's sad, especially with a team that's been as well established as the Chicago White Sox have been. Multiple things have gone wrong with that franchise, whether that be like the what do I call it? The White Sox scandal, the Black Sox scandal, whatever the fuck it's called. Now to a shooting inside the freaking stadium. Now they're saying it's outside the stadium. Now they're saying that it was like tucked under some woman's fat fucking thing on her belly. Like there's all sorts of shit going on. So It's just sad. It's pathetic. It just shows where this franchise has fallen to right now. It might be the worst run franchise in all of sports.
I will rebuke you on one thing.
Go ahead.
They develop players. They just don't develop them to play good baseball. They're developed. Oh, they're developed.
Erie Insurance says here's to the grown-ups who move, mortgage, mow, and still bust a move. But does your home insurance still fit? Erie helps you protect the home you've grown into, all at fair prices that are often less than the other guys. So how do you find the right coverage? Magic. Nope. Local independent agents who get to know you like this.
Your local Erie agent is Building Block Insurance Group. Get a quote today at 704-464-4544.
Erie Insurance.
And when you call Jeff, where it's happening at 704-464-4544, let him know that Third Down Thursday sent you, and we will include a free PlayStation 5 controller.
And now for a segment I just made up that I'm very excited for, called 32 Teams, 32 Insults.
That's pretty good, actually.
The way this is going to work, Brucey Bruce, is we are going to go onto ESPN just for your and I's viewing pleasure. We're going to go down starting from the top in the standings. So if you go to ESPN on the standings, you're going to see the Buffalo Bills first. You're going to go all the way down.
Oh, that's the wrong song.
You're going to go all the way down, and you're going to see the LA Rams at the bottom.
Wait, what am I doing? We're doing
ESPN standings.
ESPN Power.
It's going to show the preseason. No, just the standings.
All right.
It's going to show the preseason standings. It does not matter. This is just giving us some organization to actually go
preseason
and see.
Got it.
So you're going to see the Bills at the top, then you're going to all the way down the Rams at the bottom. Yes.
Yeah, Rams at the bottom. Bottom.
Beautiful. So we are going to alternate.
Oh, this is going to be hilarious.
Insults. And we are just going to flame every fan base, every organization, until none of them have any confidence going into this season. So, Bruce, I want the Jets, so you can start with the Bills.
Oh no. Oh, we're starting at the top?
Yes, we're starting at the top.
All right, Bills Mafia is fucking overrated. Your tables are weak, and you're not able to do jack shit. Your quarterback isn't as good as you think he is because at the end of the day, if you get pressure on him, he folds, and he can't win a playoff game.
New York Jets, the only good thing about your franchise is that you got hard knocks. And the biggest hard knock is that by week 5, your quarterback is going to be smoking crack in the locker room instead of actually initiating relationships with your wide receivers, because you've already seen him dropping F-bomb after F-bomb at his wide receivers because, oh, by the way, they're new and don't know the playbook. Good luck. I've seen this story.
Oh man, this is going to be hilarious. People are going to hate us. Miami Dolphins. And here's the thing. I'm not going to go at Tua because I actually do like Tua, and it's unfortunate for his injury, so I won't go after him. However, I'm going to go after that clown of a coach you guys have down there. I'm so sick and tired of this guy's he just walks up and down and says these smart ass remarks. Also, he's that guy in high school that you would think that thinks he's better or smarter than what he really is when he doesn't know jack shit and he has other people. He's like the rich kid that ends up having all the friends around him that makes him look better than what he really is. That's all that dude is.
Wow. New England Patriots, I have tried to support you, Bill Belichick.
Oh, this is great. Thank you.
And say that, it was mutually beneficial to have Mr. Kiss My Kids and Mr. My Dog Makes Draft Picks for Me there together in singing Kumbaya. But I'm really starting to have trouble supporting you, Bill Belichick, when your teams are consistently hot garbage. Stop trying to be cute and put Malik Cunningham a wide receiver and then cut him and Bailey Zappi and then sign Matt Corral and then start Mac Jones because he is just absolute trash. Get your life together and actually build a defense again, because that's how you carry a bad quarterback to a championship.
I love it. All right, Pittsburgh Steelers. Shout out to the guys in Pittsburgh that used to kind of work with us, decided not to. I'm cool with it. It's all good. That being said, Mitchell Trubisky, I apologize for this, but I'm not going after you. Kenny Pickett, you're a bitch ass. I'm sorry, dude. So the NFL Network said that he was going to be, I can't remember who it was on the NFL Network, but said that this guy, Kenny Pickett, was going to be the sleeper, the best, the breakout player of the year this year. You know what? I'd have been better if you would have picked Jordan Love over Kenny Pickett. Kenny Pickett is dog shit, and that whole franchise, I'm sorry, other than Tomlin, is trash. They might be the OG, but I'm done with it.
I'm not even going to go for the low-hanging fruit in Cleveland. I'm going to go for the fact that I haven't even thought about considering the concept of you winning anything in my entire 23 years of existence.
You want to
So I just could not care less about your organization until I see you do something relevant that isn't bad.
Ah, man, love it. All right, Baltimore Ravens. Man, like, what's not wrong about this team right now? First of all, you've overpaid for a linebacker that doesn't even rush. You also ended up having a quarterback who, by the way, doesn't even want to play for your franchise anyways. So why are there fans still going to games at a stadium, which honestly was cool in the early 2000s, but now it's outdated and it's over?
Yeah, I can't argue with that. Cincinnati Bengals. Your two best players peaked in college. Get over it.
That's Oh man. All right, here we go. Wow, that was quick. Jacksonville Jaguars. Trevor Lawrence, man, you got some bomb ass hair. Too bad you can't throw a bomb worth jack shit, dude. You have a noodle arm, which is great from short to mid range. After that, can you throw far? Suspect. And not only that, but I'm sorry, the Jacksonville Jaguars defense is not very good. Calm down, fan base. It's not working.
You're going to like this. Tennessee Titans. Not only do you have three quarterbacks that all would be backups in Chicago.
Wow.
But your best running back, your best player, is a freaking Panzer tank. And you're going to lose every single game just like Germany lost World War II.
Yo, we're going with the throwback. I can't. Oh, man.
Continue.
All right. Houston Texans. CJ Stroud. That's it. Oh, that was terrible. That's it.
Oh my gosh. All right. I get my favorite one. Indianapolis Colts. We're just going to start from the top down.
Oh,
Not
no.
only does your owner
still
have tweets out there about smoking crack. I make Aaron Rodgers jokes. Jim Irsay makes the jokes for you. Right? And he must be smoking crack because he asked the Miami Dolphins for Jalen Waddle plus more. No wonder the Green Bay Packers didn't want to make a deal with you because you probably asked for Aaron Rodgers, not realizing he wasn't in Green Bay anymore.
This might be the hardest one. This might be the hardest one.
I'm glad you got this because I got nothing.
I know. I can do it. Come on. All right, guys.
Here, you want me to do this for you? I got it.
No, I got some. Okay. All right. I got something. It's not gonna be very good. Well, I have two things, and I don't want to go personal attacks though. But all right.
I will.
Kansas City Chiefs. All right, Patrick Mahomes. I love you, buddy. You talk like Kermit the Frog here, and I'm going to end up. I'm going to make this amazing pass. Andy Reid is my favorite coach of all time. He is the best coach of all time, and I'm doing such a great job with him. Where's Miss Piggy? Oh, there's my wife, whom, by the way, took over the show on quarterback and ended up talking like way too much, and she said too many stupid fucking things. Oh my God! And Andy Reid's gonna get a burger. It's not even good.
There's nothing. Yeah, you.
I'm
Can't
nothing bad. I'm nothing bad. I'm nothing bad at all. I really don't.
Los Angeles Chargers, not only did you abandon such an incredible city in San Diego, you moved to LA to become like somehow the least relevant sporting franchise in LA when the Anaheim Angels exist. And now you're about to waste one of the most talented quarterbacks in the NFL for the next 10 years like you wasted Phillip Rivers and Antonio Gates.
MJ, next team. The Las Vegas Raiders. First of all, your team has moved more times than a slut in a box outside. Secondly, you tried to make your team relevant by signing the most gorgeous, I'm going to say that, most gorgeous quarterback in the NFL currently. I'm sorry, I love Jimmy Garoppolo. I think he's a stud quarterback. But is he good enough to lead a team like your degenerate asses to a championship? No, it's not going to happen. You could have your little black stadium. You could have your fucking bullshit spikes on your fucking shoulder pads. Doesn't mean jack shit. You guys are still a fucking bottom tier team in the NFL. You're always going to be. Jimmy's going to leave you guys because he's going to be like, yeah, this is dog shit. I'm out. You guys are trash.
Particular game, if he steps the wrong way or something.
Visit to Florida State. Ask him, what did you?
That's how I feel when I hear Bruce talk about the Raiders.
I can't. I'm sorry. It's not even the fact that I really hate them. It's just that they annoy me so much.
All I have to say about this next organization is 4 words. Broncos Nation. Let's ride.
All right, we had to make sure. I had to count.
I counted it before I said it.
I was like, okay, just had to make sure. Oh, my God.
Oh, my gosh. Yeah, maybe y'all can stop writing Russell Wilson and actually write a victory for once.
Am I allowed to do this next one?
No, you're not. I'm gonna stop
Come
you
on,
from doing
no,
that.
I want to do this.
No,
I don't know. Part of me. You know what?
If y'all Washington Command, I'll do it. I'll do it. Washington Commanders, if y'all can't even pick a name for your franchise, what makes me think you can pick a quarterback?
Mine would have been better.
Yeah.
Well, but it would have been better back in 2003.
Right, exactly. Go ahead with the New York Giants.
All right, Daniel Jones. I'm sorry. He's a fake-ass quarterback. He's not very good. Saquon Barkley saved his ass, and you're lucky that that he decided to come back this year because without Saquon, I'm sorry, Daniel Jones would be serving at freaking IHOP down the street.
That's fair. Dallas Cowboys.
Oh. Okay.
The only good thing to happen to you in the last 30 years is being graced by Aaron Rodgers' presence once every 4 years in your stupid, expensive stadium that means nothing when you choke in the playoffs every year. You paid a mid-quarterback $40 million to get hurt and do absolutely nothing when you fail in the wild card round every time.
That wasn't bad. I like that. I dig that. That being said, though, Philadelphia Eagles. All right. I'm sorry, guys. I'm going to say this. Jalen Hurts is not as good as everyone thinks he is. He has the best offensive line, fly Eagles fly, around him. He's got 2 stud-ass receivers. He's got a defense that's dominant, but yet he wasn't able to win a Super Bowl. I'm sorry. Jalen Hurts is not going to lead this team to a Super Bowl title. It's not going to happen this year. It's not going to happen ever. I'm sorry, Philly. Your fans are a huge pain in the ass. Y'all are a pain in the ass. It's not going to work. It's over. It's done with. Jalen Hurts is trash. All right. I'll retract that part. He's not trash. He's not good enough to lead a team to a championship.
Green Bay Packers.
I know. I can't believe you got them.
Oh, no. I have a perfect one. Bruce, fun factoid. The last time a team was as young as the Green Bay Packers was the 2017 Browns that went 0-17. So if you're trying to convince me that the Green Bay Packers are going to win the NFC North, then you've got to be out of your mind.
Good for you. By the way, you also have the Bears. That's going to be hilarious too. All right. That being said, MJ, let me tell you something about the Fighting Dan Campbells. You guys have a coach who is more enthusiastic about your team than the players on the fucking field.
The only good thing about the Lions last year was the memes from Jamal Williams.
And now he's gone. Selling his
Exactly.
Pokemon cards and shit like that down in New Orleans.
No, that was Blake Martinez, but that's fine.
No. Oh no, he's not selling. He's just
okay, just playing Pokemon. Yeah.
Here we go.
Da Bears. There are so many things.
Oh, stop.
That I could say, but I'm gonna go with just.
Wait, start off again. You said what? What's the team?
Da Bears. I mean, it's only right that we pull up.
Here we go.
Where is it? That we pull up this for that.
I always forget we have that. By the way,
yeah, we do. Listen, I was told all off season, including by our very own Jackson Gross, that there were so many bright spots on this team, including this great edge rusher, Terrell Lewis, who the Bears conveniently cut when we got to the 53-man roster. Your best linebacker that you paid $72 million was so great that the Buffalo Bills just let him go bye-bye. So if you're telling me an AFC championship team was willing to let him walk with no struggle whatsoever, you're trying to convince me that defense is going to be good. Don't even get me started on your running back playing quarterback.
Okay.
Just keep going.
I know. Like, okay. All right, who we got? The Minnesota Vikings. Skull. First of all, your quarterback's mustache, which, by the way, I do love his mustache. Mustache. Anyway, so
mustache.
Mustache, dude. Okay, so you got a team here the only reason why they were in the playoffs is somehow they were able to squeak out victories by the slimmest of margins. They got lucky off their ass. They were the worst team in the NFL history to have the point differential they had going into the NFL playoffs. Your team sucks. They're not going to be good. Regression is coming your way. Skull that bitch.
Maybe if your best player is more focused on playing football than doing the gritty, you'd actually have a chance to win. Exactly.
Is that how that goes? Is that what you do with these kids nowadays? I don't know.
Something like that. New Orleans Saints, you saw what the Las Vegas Raiders.
The
Raiders. You saw what the Raiders did for the last 8 years and said, I want that.
MJ was golfing. MJ was golfing before this, so let's just.
I haven't had anything to drink. I'm just high on life, unlike Aaron Rodgers.
Wow. I don't know who this is, by the way. Hello.
I have no idea.
Hello. Good seeing you.
Hello, sir.
I love fans.
I have no idea. But Bruce, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
The Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Well, first of all,
Tampa Bay Booty-neers.
We're talking about the Tampa Bay Baker Mayfields. That's all we got to say. That's all we got to say about that. And the fact that I actually saw people, MJ, saying that Trask could be a legitimate quarterback in the NFL. But yet Baker Mayfield is starting over him. So
Trask could not win the University of Illinois intramural flag football co-ed championship.
Let's put that in perspective, okay? So that being said, blow off your cannons, be all like pumped up when the game starts, because at the end of the day, you guys are bringing back those amazing creamsicle uniforms when you were dog shit in the NFC Central back in the day when I watched as a kid. Tampa sucks.
You're right. You sold your soul to the devil, and this is what you get.
Oh, okay.
Atlanta Falcons. Yeah, you haven't been the same since. I don't even have to say it because
It's a dirty bird.
You haven't been the same since.
Michael Vick.
No, they haven't been the same since 28-3.
Oh yeah, that's true.
They just haven't been the same. They never will be the same.
I got a rookie graded 10, Matt Ryan. Anyways, MJ.
Probably the best thing that's going to happen to anything Falcons related this year.
Who we got? Sorry, Panthers. Oh my God, Bryce Young. We got Bryce Young. All right.
Hi guys.
I'm not.
Hi.
Hold on.
Hi.
Hold on. I know I used CJ Stroud. It's just the only thing I said. You have a quarterback, Panthers, that can't even see over his offensive line. I'm sorry. I don't think it's happening for you guys this year. I appreciate the draft pick, and I also appreciate DJ Moore. Bye. Oh, you got got Cardinals. That's a good one. It's a good one. It's a good one.
Cardinals, I would just appreciate, for the sake of making it interesting, for you to not make it so obvious that you're tanking. Like, I understand that making trades are fun, but we're not playing Madden 24 franchise mode and trading everybody for all of these draft picks and not giving Buda Baker to the Packers just really makes me mad.
And not giving Buda. Stop yourself.
Stop it. Help. I know. I've been told, but I want Buda Baker, okay?
Seattle Seahawks. You have the oldest coach, and you gave a contract to I'm sorry, I'm going to say it. You gave a contract to a quarterback who has been a backup his entire life, who had 1 year of success. And yes, we've seen Matt Castle, we've seen Matt Flynn, we've seen multitude of other quarterbacks all of a sudden get a contract, and all of a sudden they say, shit, why do we do that? I'm sorry, guys. Shit, why do we do that?
San Francisco 49ers have been the worst team in the NFL in the last 5 years in drafting. You traded how many first-round picks for Trey Lance to then flip him for nothing to Dallas to start Mr. Irrelevant with Sam Darnold as your backup quarterback? I understand that Kyle Shanahan may be good at coaching, but it's really easy to be good at coaching when you have Christian McCaffrey and Deebo Samuel running around like unicorns.
So real quick, I want to touch on this before we switch to the very last one, MJ. Brock Purdy hasn't proven jack shit. I'm sorry. I'm saying that right now, and the fact that like everyone's jumping on his jockstrap saying that he's going to be absolutely amazing, and the fact that the 49ers are like, I mean, I get it. People are going to be smarter than I am that evaluate the talents that they have.
They're going to be good,
but how many games did he play in the NFL? Off the top of my head, I want to say
13.
Okay, fine, 13 games. Don't you think that teams now have adequate enough film to make adjustments to say, okay, there's a hitch here. There is something going on here. He does this when he wants to throw over here. I'm telling you, there's some stuff that is going to happen that the 49ers are going to be upset about. That being said, MJ, the last team, the Los Angeles Rams, the team that never drafts anybody, trades everything away, is going to be a bottom feeder for quite the while. Matthew Stafford is done. He had surgery. I get it. However, you guys had your glory run. You had 1 year. Now you're going to have a ridiculously expensive stadium that you're going to sit on and share with another team. And at the end of the day, the Rams are going to be the Rams until there ain't ramming no more. I don't know. That one wasn't as good as some of the other ones. I really didn't have much for the Rams.
That's okay. But this has been 32 teams, 32 insults. Join us next year for our second annual edition.
Actually,
32 teams, 32 insults.
And join us next week when we give our predicted division winners, wildcard winners, and even our playoff. We're gonna go through it all. We do the gamut every year. That being said, MJ, you want to make sure you have good insurance, right?
Usually.
Well, it depends on where you're going.
Some days, yeah.
Here's to the grown-ups. Your car is now your office. stage, nursery. Shh, sorry. Erie Insurance offers products that lots of other companies don't. That's a big deal, and it's a good deal, too. And with Erie, you get your own independent agent, not a giant corporate call center or some online robot. You meet with a real person, like this.
Your local Erie agent is Building Block Insurance Group. Get a quote today at 704-464-4544.
Erie Insurance.
When you email Jeff Wertepney at jeff@mybebig.com. You like that? Because his nickname is Tep, so that's why I said that. I was like, son of a bitch. Make sure you let him know that Third Down Thursday sent you, so that way not only can you get a free PlayStation 5 controller, but you will also be granted
good insurance.
A little discount too. All right, MJ. So I do have a question for you. I got to bring it up. I know we got 10 minutes. We got 10 minutes left in the show. I'm gonna give my thoughts first, but I'm gonna give. I want you to elaborate on it a little bit more because I had Sean message me about this today, and I saw it, today on NFL Network, and I was kind of shocked by it. So the Packers were one of two teams that were secretly involved in the Jonathan Taylor trade talks with cocaine Jim Isray. Excuse me. To be honest with you, excuse me. I'm shocked by the Packers going for him, not because of he's a stud. He's a really good athlete. He's a really good running back. I'm surprised by it, to be honest with you, from the sheer thought of, dude, the Packers have a great backfield right now. And I'm not saying it couldn't be better. That's not my comment. But are you why would you go after somebody like that right now when you have a absolute two-headed monster in that backfield already that was a legit dude? The Packers' offense, their offense last year, even with Rodgers, was Dillon and Jones.
Yeah.
And this year, I think they're going to rely heavily upon them this year, Dillon and Jones. So I'm curious to hear your thoughts on why they would even pursue Taylor. And were you against it or were you for it?
So I found out about this Tuesday.
Same.
No.
Oh, Wednesday.
Yeah.
Wednesday.
I heard about it Tuesday, and so it really wasn't ever anything. But the Packers did reach out to the Colts. And as far as I'm concerned, contrary to what Brian Gutekunst may say in public press conferences, A.J. Dillon was going to be flipped for Jonathan Taylor. So the concept is you turn A.J. Dillon and a mid-round pick, which for the Colts, comparative to market value, because Field Yates reported he reached out to a bunch of different NFL executives, GMs, folks like that. And the general consensus was no more than a third round pick for Jonathan Taylor, right? Jack has already voiced this in numerous group chats. The idea was the Packers were offering, and I'm not saying this is the exact package, this is a rough estimate, A.J. Dillon, who would then sign a contract extension with the Colts in order to make the money match, bringing Jonathan Taylor over, and then reworking a contract with Jonathan Taylor, and sending a 5th round pick or so to the Colts. As
I thought it was 4. I thought it was a 4th.
That's not what I heard, but it depends on at what point in the day you were talking. Now, it is very obvious to say that is not a package the Colts were interested in. Granted that they asked for Jalen Waddle plus. And I love A.J. Dillon with all my heart, mind, body, soul, spirit. but he is not as good of a football player and is not as valuable as Jalen Waddle.
Agree.
So obviously that is not a package that the Colts were interested in, but the Packers were looking into it. And if you put this back up there, let's just think about this logically.
Put this
right?
back up there.
Let's just think about this logically. If you're Brian Gutekunst and you can turn your RB2 into somebody who was once the RB1 of the NFL,
right,
and is no more than 2 years removed from being the RB1 of the NFL,
you do it.
Bring him into a situation where he is under no stress, physically, mentally, emotionally. He can work in a pure harmony tandem.
No,
with Aaron Jones.
I'll disagree with the under no stress aspect. Don't from the workload standpoint, I think that he would take on more of a workload. Well, that's not necessarily true either. It's like I think he's going from a situation where he's working with the Colts and a rookie quarterback, and then you're also going up to you have less. Okay, so I'll give you this: you'll have less stress in Green Bay as a running back.
Yeah,
because you have a guy that's been under the tutelage of Aaron Rodgers for 3 years.
Let's just look at the O-line.
Well, true.
The Packers,
if they stay healthy, though.
Well, yeah, but also, Bruce, the Packers' entire offensive line was the top pass blocking offensive line in the league in preseason. Obviously, preseason. Yes, I understand that, but that's all we have to go off of. And then a top five run blocking.
Kenny Pickett. Oh, so you know who let? Oh, go ahead.
Kenny Pickett, yeah, was the highest graded passer.
No.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Yeah. So I understand it's preseason, but you have NFL scouts and talent evaluators take things from the preseason, so we have to as well, right? Packers offensive line. One of the reasons the Packers won those preseason games is because Sean freaking Clifford could just sit behind the Packers' backup offensive line because they were dominating, right? So, yeah, if you're Jonathan Taylor, that's less stress. And Aaron Jones is not guaranteed to be here for that long. A.J. Dillon is not signed to a contract extension. So if you can get Jonathan Taylor, who is entering his age 29 season, still in his prime, right? He's got a few good years left in his tank. And if you can pair that with Aaron Jones, you do it. There's no question about it.
It's not going to happen.
No, it's not going to happen whatsoever. Because for that to both match Green Bay's very picky trade criteria and then match Jim Irsay's crack dreams is impossible.
Agree.
But if it did, oh my gosh, I would be in heaven. Like, again, I love A.J. Dillon with all my heart. But if I got to trot out a backfield of Jonathan Taylor and Aaron Jones around Jordan Love, who needs all the support he can get, by all means, do it.
MJ, I wish our guys were our team was in the chat right now, because I want to show this to everybody. Oh my God. This is the approach that is needed with the Meathead King. Harsh and condescending. Yes! Oh my God, this is gold. Dude, I'm getting roasted right now.
Oh, are you?
Oh yeah. All right. So that being said, guys, I think this is an appropriate way to end this. I'll share it. I'll share it too on the screen. So real quick, excuse me. Courtney Cronin is the Chicago Bears beat writer for ESPN Chicago. And honestly, she does an amazing job. Like, unfortunately, she hasn't returned any messages from us asking if she wants to jump on her show. She's the only one who hasn't returned messages from any beat writer in the NFC North to ever say that, sorry, I can't make it. Sorry, this, that, and the other. Instead, she just goes. Like, that's all she does. And I'm cool with it, whatever. It's fine. We have 670 to score. We have other guys from CHGO. I'm cool with it. But you are the only person that's ever decided not to answer anything from our requests. But, MJ, I decided to, I actually follow her because she does have very good, insightful thoughts. So she responded to somebody saying from because she's on Pardon the Interruption and not the same thing, PTI. What's the other one? There's another show on the national ESPN thing. And
ESPN Live?
No. So there's PTI and then there's Around the Horn. So she's on Around the Horn sometimes. Excuse me. We're giving them free pub right now. So she was on Around the Horn. Apparently, she said like, "Oh, there's no shot." Somebody responded saying like, "Whatever." This guy said, I'll give his tweet. I'll give his tweet. He's like, they also said no shot that the Bears will win 10 games. So her response was, "That's correct. I do not think they're a 10-win team this year. Sorry, you are disappointed by my educated view of a team I am employed to cover." So. I don't know about you, MJ, but when I read that, I was like, bitch, let me tell you something. And I wasn't mean about it, and I'm not calling her a bitch. It's just a term. Calm down. Relax there, people. But all I said was, you know what, MJ, I'm going to share the screen. I'm going to share the screen so that way we can see what I'm talking about right now. Hold on, share screen. We're going to, All right, here we go. Here we go now. All right, can you see it?
Yes.
All right, so all I said was, while I don't disagree, my educated view is a bit too much and what's the word? Angry, even condescending? Anyone can be educated with access to the team. You were on Cap this morning, and well, you're better than that. So Cap always says you're better than that. So I was basically just being that guy. That being said, though, I'm getting hit with, he is not, in fact, better than that. I'm also getting with gonna cry, this is hilarious, by the way. That's like a 2002 throwback. I'm cool with it.
It is.
I think this is pretty normal thing to say. Is it though, Matt? Is it? And this guy said, "Relax." Oh, doing a little Aaron Rodgers, relax. Sounded very calm to me. I'm seeing some anger and condescension. Condescension? Is that water? But it's not from Courtney. And this is where it is. No one cares.
No one cares, you bald
weirdo. We got more replies.
You need to screenshot that one too.
I know, I'll get that one, believe me. We got more replies. This is the approach that is needed with the meathead king, harsh and condescending. I don't know if that's to me. But...
Boosie needs a timeout.
Yeah, I know. You see that? Someone's
fifis are hurt. Oh my gosh.
So honest to God, like I thought that was hilarious that people were going at me like that, because a lot of them are probably like single dudes that are sitting in the basement right now being like not able to do what we're doing.
Yeah.
Which is cool. God bless. Shit. If I was single, I'd be in the basement too.
And on that note,
but dude, that might be as good. Hold on, MJ. I still have it. Hold on. Hold on. No. I know what you're gonna do. Hold on, but let me pull this up real quick. Let me show you. Oh, where is it at? Where's it at? Is this it? Yep, I got it. Got it. Hold on. I pulled it up so fast. Oh no, where'd it go? Son of a bitch.
Oh my gosh.
It might be as good as this, MJ. Hold on. It might be as good as this. We're going to do the entire window. Screw it. Entire screen. Share. You might be... Oh, not that one. Hold on. Wait for it. This guy right here. I don't know if we can see it. Can you see it okay?
Yep. I get up in the morning, look in the mirror.
So
I love that so much.
All right, remove this. Kick this guy out of here. Get out of here, motherfucker.
Get out of here.
Get out of here. Stop sharing. All right, MJ. People hate me. I'm cool with it.
That's fine.
Also,
I get plenty of hate too.
I'm not that bald. Pretty bald. I'm pretty
Only
bald.
A little bit.
I'm pretty bald.
You're very bald. It's okay. It's okay, Boosie Boos.
Hey, also, see these cards? They're going to be for sale soon.
We're
Yeah,
experiencing
we're doing
1 to 3 inches already. We're expecting about 2 more inches.
What do you think about this thing, by the way?
It's been driving me absolutely insane all night. Thank you.
Particular game, if he steps the wrong way or something.
Visit to Florida State. Ask him, what did you? Patrick said I was down for.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be back next Thursday. We are going to be live at 6. Yes?
6 o'clock.
At 6 p.m. because we do not want to interfere with you watching the opening game of the NFL season. And
when the
also
Lions
we don't want to be talking to each other when we could be watching that game.
Exactly.
So we'll be live at 6 p.m.
And the Lions are going to get their asses kicked.
For sure. We'll be live at 6 p.m.
I might have my baby with me at the time.
That's fine.
Whatever.
That's fine. We'll figure it out. I'm MJ. That is the Bald Weirdo. We'll be back next week at 6 p.m. And for now, watch our favorite insurance advertisement that has ever been created. We will see you next week. ThirdDownThursdays.com. Adios.
Go Bears.
Bye-bye, Bald Weirdo.
Later, buddy. Hey, if you guys want to see this, it's Coach Bruce _TDT. It's hilarious.
Shameless plug.